You notice you always have these little ballots next to you to vote for best speaker or best evaluator. But at the top, if you want to comment on how well you thought some of these people have done their job, please do and pass it on to the speaker. So please welcome Kenny Freeman, Distinguished Toastmaster.
Fellow members of the Columbia Toastmasters Club, IBU-GWE. IBU-GWE. It's a catchphrase that we used to use that meant, I bet you get wet. And it's a phrase that is used by a special group of people that I've always loved to refer to as Rainmakers. Rainmakers, not from the Old West, but similar in the fact that they want to make it rain. The only difference is these particular Rainmakers are people who want to rain on your parade. These are individuals who see your dreams and immediately try to stomp them out. And I'm going to share with you 4 different types of Rainmakers that I have encountered and learned how to deal with in my life. They are pirates, guardians, gatekeepers, and the last one I will let you know a little bit later. But let's begin by talking about what I call the pirates. These are a special group of Rainmakers. They are individuals who really could care less about you and your dreams. It's more about the fact that they are afraid that you are going to steal their thunder. And why are they afraid? They're afraid simply because of the fact sometimes that they simply didn't have the idea first. When you encounter these type of individuals in a setting, usually they first attack the idea or the dream and say, well, that will never work. And often if that doesn't work, then they attack you. Well, you'll never get it done. You know, one of the things that I've discovered about these particular types of Rainmakers is you feed in to giving them power. The best way to deal with pirates who are Rainmakers on your parade is to ignore them. Keep your eyes set on the goal that you have made and keep on marching. There's a second group that I shared with you. These particular people I call the guardians. They are the guardian Rainmakers because they're actually people who care about you. They are parents. They are ministers. They are family members. They are people who really want to see you have the best kind of life. And also, all too often, unfortunately, in the process, they want to safeguard your safety so much that you're not able to advance or to grow. Sadly, we have to be very careful in how we deal with these type of Rainmakers because, like I said, these are often people who care about us and we care about them. What I've discovered is a great way to deal with such Rainmakers is to, number one, include them in your vision. Include them in your dream. Include them in your plans. Show them how you want to go about doing it. And ask their advice. Ask them, how can I make this happen? And make it happen with taking the least amount of risk. You will find in doing so that they're more than accommodating. They're ready to reach out and give a helping hand, give helping advice. Always wanting to see you get the best out of whatever you try. A third group of Rainmakers I shared that I said I would talk about are called gatekeepers. These are the individuals that we have run into in our social life, we run into them in organizational life, we run into them in business structures. These are the individuals who you hear them and you know them because they're the ones that are saying, don't make waves. Don't rock the boat. We've never done that this way before. The essence to gatekeepers is this. Understand that these are individuals who have allowed themselves to become so ingratiated in their comfort zone that any change of any kind is a threat. The way that we deal with such individuals is really by including them. And including them by simply asking or sharing with them, what is the benefit that you would get out of my vision? In other words, we make them stakeholders in the dreams that we have. Usually when this is done and they see a benefit to themselves, they're on board with your plan, whatever that plan is. The last group that I said I wouldn't tell you until the end is called deserters. These particular gatekeepers or rainmakers are the most saddest of all because it is you. A deserter is someone who has come about, who has faced the obstacle that simply has made them say, it's too hard. I can't finish the journey. I give up. I can't make it. When you hear yourself saying these words about something that you really want to accomplish, I hope that you will remember what I have shared with you today. Because the greatest obstacle between you and your journey is yourself. It's a sad, sad thing when we run into people who have become deserters, because guess what? Once a person becomes a deserter, they suddenly take on other aspects of other rainmakers. They become pirates because not only are they mad or angry about not accomplishing their own dreams, they don't want to see you or anyone else accomplish anything either because it makes them feel inferior. They become guardians in our lives because they are afraid that you will embrace the hurt and harm that they have embraced with their failures. And they will become gatekeepers because they will find a new norm where it makes them feel comfortable and say, I don't want to see anything change. But it's up to you. You can either quit or look around and take a good look at the confetti of compliments that friends are showering down upon you as you continue your journey. And so, my friends and fellow Toastmasters, if there's one thing, if nothing else, I'd like to share with you, it is this. Be a drum major. Rally the bands for progress in your parade to success. Raise high the baton of faith and begin your fanfare of dreams. Step loudly in the procession, keeping your eye straight ahead. Then you might find at the end of your journey, you have got there with your goals met, nothing to regret, and not wet. Mr. Toastmaster.